Every clock in the house froze at 4:17, as if time itself refused to move. One broken clock might be coincidence, but every single one? That kind of silence demands answers. When officers entered Daniel Pierce's home, everything looked ordinary. The house was warm, yet every clock, digital and analog, sat frozen at 4:17. Daniel hadn't answered calls all morning. Something was deeply off. Daniel lived with 3 others. Mara, his sister, who used to track his schedule because Daniel tended to forget things. Ellis, his restless roommate, who always remained in debt. And Ruth, the housemaid, soft-spoken but always hovering near the kitchen where Daniel kept his medication. A notebook lay open beside the living room clock, showing a single line. 4:17, remember? On the kitchen counter, Daniel's pill bottle sat out of place, next to a torn note that read, "He won't notice twice." Someone had been quietly manipulating his routine, keeping him slow, distracted, and unaware. They found a tiny scratch on the doorframe, but pointing toward the back of the house. Following it led them straight to Daniel's study. Inside, there were visible signs of chaos in the room, and there, beside the overturned chair, they found Daniel, lying lifeless. Later, faint traces of a sedative were detected. Not enough for a struggle, just enough to make a mistake fatal. From the pieces they had so far, the detectives drew one conclusion. Whoever did this moved through the house with purpose, adjusting clocks, controlling Daniel's routine, and waiting for the moment he'd be most vulnerable. Nothing here was random. Every detail was placed. But one thing didn't fit. A single clock in the laundry room kept running. Someone in that house planned something subtle, and someone made a mistake. The real question is, who understood Daniel's habits well enough to turn them into a weapon?